So this is all the produce, right, Nora?
This is all the produce. We are at the height of fall season right now. There's
So good.
such a bounty. I was at the farmer's market this weekend, and there's so much to choose from.
Yeah.
But what I find is that you typically see one vegetable roasted alone, and you typically see vegetables. So I decided to kind of come up with a mix of some roasting-friendly fruits to go with some
Well,
vegetables
especially with
also.
things like parsnips. Parsnips are sweet themselves,
Yes.
and they taste really good with fruit, as do Brussels sprouts,
Yeah.
shallots. Yeah, so this is a nice
And
combination.
I find that when you roast vegetables, they become a little sweet, and fruits become a little savory. So it's this really nice intermingling of the two when you roast them. And I have a couple of tricks about roasting too. So let's get started right away. If you would segment, if you would, put the persimmon into wedges.
Okay. Now this is a fuyu persimmon. You see these in the stores, and they're hard,
Yeah.
but just a little touch to your thumb. That's a different kind of persimmon than the elongated persimmon that must be very soft to the touch.
Yeah.
So these you eat hard, and the other persimmon, which I'm sorry we don't have one, you eat soft.
But these are great for roasting.
Oh,
I
love
love
these.
persimmons, and I wanted to choose.
I love
I wanted
anything,
to incorporate that.
anything persimmon.
But if you can't find a persimmon, use pears, use apples. This recipe should act as a template for lots of other things. So I have grapes and Brussels sprouts with the parsnips. Go ahead and add the shallots. That's great. Thyme, allspice, and olive oil, if you would add that, and I'm gonna start to season. Now, you might notice that we don't have baking sheets out.
You want this just in?
Yeah, right
branches,
in there.
okay.
Our baking sheets are
Allspice.
preheating in the oven, Martha.
Now, I know. I think that's a very good idea.
I know. I like doing that when I roast because it almost simulates a sear.
Nora puts 2 teaspoons of allspice. I would put 1. It's just something about allspice. You love allspice.
I think that it's actually underused in savory application.
Yeah.
And, if you saw, I seasoned very heavily with salt because, a lot of seasoning falls off
It smells
on the
really
pan.
good.
Yeah, and you'll see when these grapes get roasted and the persimmons, they really, grapes can be really elegant
And
when they're roasted.
not too much oil.
This is the sound effect moment.
That is good. I love that.
Really nice. So we're getting a sear right away, and this is what's going to create amazing caramelization for our vegetables.
And right into the oven?
Yeah, right into the oven. And you roast at 475 for about 30-35 minutes.
Look at these.
Yeah, you can grab that one.
Oh, they smell so good.
And you see the grapes. You just don't necessarily think of grapes as being roasted, but we can. The thing that I like about this, it's equivalent to like a one-pot meal, but all on a sheet pan, and you can go straight from the sheet pan to your serving platter.
Ooh, the grapes look so good.
I know, and it just smells really aromatic. And I have a couple of variations too that are really, really nice. Because I want people to feel like they can create their own.
You want this
mix.
all on one?
Yeah, sure. There's just so much that you can do with fall produce.
Sage
right
would be
now.
good on this too.
Sage would be really good. Any kind of like hearty herb,
I
like
love
oregano. I like thyme. And then also I love to finish with coarse salt. It's pretty. And really nice finishing oil.
The grapes
and a little
are
bit of vinegar as
delicious.
well, which you can do on the pan.